Yes, hello, and welcome to tonight's stream.
Yo, hi.
Hi, Stream.
I
How's
guess
it
I'll
going?
start since
Yeah,
Gilbert's
Gilbert's not here.
gone. Hello, my name is Carlos, and I stream on Tuesdays.
Hi, my name is Crispus, and I stream on Thursdays. This week I streamed on Monday because Gilbert is in France. We have group streams on Wednesdays and podcasts on Thursdays.
Today.
Then Veronica streams on Fridays.
Although she might not this Friday
might-
due
yeah.
to internet issues.
No installation yet on the internet.
Hey, I'm not the only
Yeah.
one.
And then, I'm Jakin Justin. I stream on Saturdays.
And I am Danny Ruto6. And I stream on Sundays. And Gilbert streams on Mondays, but Gilbert's stuck in Paris. And he's never coming back.
Yep. And he might have Corona. I'm just kidding.
We don't
No,
know.
We might.
No.
We don't know. Alright?
And he will get quarantined
Very
when he
well
gets
might.
back on Saturday.
We actually don't know.
We were actually freaking out yesterday because he was asleep when
Hey,
the
Les.
happened.
Oh, yeah.
No, but that ban's only for non-citizens.
Yeah, but it was so confusing because I don't know. There's a lot of
Because you don't know.
different ways to interpret what he said. So you didn't know if you could fly before Friday, after Friday, if you had to be a citizen or not, and then it's clarified a little bit afterwards. But yeah, he'll be back. Thankfully, he is a citizen now, so we're good on
Yeah.
that.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing: the
goodness.
flights to Europe are cheap, but the flights from Europe to the U.S. are extremely expensive.
Oh, I bet. Yeah,
Are they?
Yeah,
Are they?
but I'm guessing he kept the
Because
same.
the round
thing
trip
he had.
seems so cheap still.
Yeah, the round trips.
but here's the
Yeah,
thing:
you gotta
everyone's
buy
trying to leave pretty much Europe in a way.
Oh,
Yeah, if you don't have a round trip and you're in Europe and trying to get to USA, yeah, it's gonna be.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Just a one-way out would make
The
sense.
one-way,
The
Yeah.
round trips are cheap as booties,
Mhm.
guys.
How cheap are cruises?
Most
Are they
cruise
still
lines
going out?
Cheap.
Are cruises
are
still going?
canceling trips.
Yeah,
They're
right?
Probably canceling by now.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Okay, but anyway, apart from Corona, we'll get to more Corona a little bit later. Let's get started with a little bit of news. This morning, Overwatch came out with a new event called Overwatch Archives.
Out of the blue.
Ooh.
Nobody really knew. I mean, I didn't know.
I didn't know until
No?
I dawned to Overwatch is like
Honestly, I just found out because I
Archives.
don't play the game.
It's I like
We've
what
done
Overwatch
archives
is doing.
before every year.
They're being really fast with everything. Like they're not letting the game die. They're like, oh, Valorant got announced. Let's actually do something about it.
Yeah, but archives has come around March every single year. Like this isn't.
Yeah,
new.
but they also had the Mardi Gras event literally
Yeah,
like
that's-
end yesterday. So they're not
And-
letting rest period happen.
and usually
is
on
what
Twitter
I like.
they preview like
Oh, that's
it's-
true.
it's there and there was nothing on Twitter that
Dude,
I
I'm
saw.
so glad they didn't. I don't like them previewing it. I like just finding out.
Well, I
Um,
think they're doing that so stuff doesn't get leaked anymore.
Dude, good.
But
Thank
with the archive event, we are getting a epic story mission, which I think it's cool. And maybe it
Oh.
connects a
Very.
little bit to Overwatch 2 a little bit.
Actually, they have challenges now in the archive thing.
Challenge missions, yes.
Yes,
That's the other thing they
mhm.
also added.
Really?
Yeah,
But I
so
think they already had that, right? It's the
No.
co-op one?
it's the co-op one, but there's a challenge.
Oh, so
There's-
it's like a
Like it's
up
not just
close-
the mission itself.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
up close combat does no damage. Enemies get nanoed.
What the fuck?
That's
So
nasty.
you remember that ninja one that dashes everywhere?
Oh,
That one gets nanoed.
Oh, no.
I forget what the last one is. I think it'll show in the video.
Oh yeah, we
Oh,
do have
yeah.
a video. I forgot. Let's play that, and then we can.
And Bowery, thank you for.
did it.
Digest.
7
I
months in a
guess just let me
Oh,
know when to
shit.
start it.
Well, we
Because
gotta thank
we don't
Barry
have
for
to.
7 months straight,
oh.
baby.
Thank you. No, but let me know when to start it because we don't have the troublemaker here. So
Go ahead,
The troublemaker.
Gilbert. You just
Triple
can't watch
G.
it on stream.
Oh, triple A. I have Corona.
Molten cores, dead enemies erupt.
Something's not right.
Oh my gosh, it's like triple a cum.
Is that all? Coming through.
Oh no, it's distance enemies are. Wait, isn't that? Oh, that. Okay, yeah, I get it now. I remember now. And we got some new skins. There's the hog.
They're all actually pretty good. All the gold ones.
We got Farah.
Bro, Junkrat's looks so cool.
Sorry,
I really like
Zarya.
Zarya's.
Zarya's
Zarya's kind of
looks
like
cool.
a summer skin though.
Oh, there's mine. That's mine right there.
Are you gonna buy it?
Junk,
Oh,
Junk
I'm barely
always has
seeing
that
Roadhog
bling on.
skin right now. Oh,
I usually if I
deleted.
don't unlock it, I usually buy it on the last day.
Week 1 we have
Bear looks
Symmetra.
dope as fuck.
Week 2 we have Torb, and week 3 we have the worst skin, a regular
Grim-
purple for
Grim
May.
one.
Yeah. Well, do we need to give May more shit? We don't want people to want to play here more.
Are these highlight intros?
No. So there's 2 highlight, the Sigma one you showed and this one.
I'll take care.
Oh, play the games.
And
That's
look
what
how
some of those
fat
are.
that cat is.
Oh, look, it's Snowy.
Everybody likes
That's my
fat
cat.
cats. Yeah, it looks a lot like just
Beauty.
cat.
Yep.
Oh, god.
But
Oh,
yeah.
is that Sigma? Is that a?
I have no idea.
It looks like it's probably a emote. But yeah, that's
no,
the
that's
video. What?
Brigette's the only emote.
Oh,
the
okay.
winning
never
highlight
mind.
or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Pose.
The winning compose.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yup.
Yeah, guys. A lot of Overwatch shit coming out, and we're still all just waiting for Overwatch 2, though.
Yeah.
Apart
We're all
from
2020. We got 9 more months.
No, honestly, they have plenty of time to work on the
at least
game.
9 months.
Yeah, I mean that's why they didn't make a new mode for archives. There's no new story mode, and I'm assuming it's
Yeah.
because they're putting all their attention on Overwatch too. I mean, they got to give.
Well, the Uprising one is new, technically. Like, it's a new map area, no?
No.
It's the same. It's not?
Mm.
I thought
What one?
Oh.
What one, Roy?
the Overwatch Uprising, it's like the same type of game mode, but was it always on King's Row?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
then
well,
they're probably
mate.
just still developing Overwatch 2 this whole time.
Yeah.
But that's
along
fine.
with-
Like I'm cool with that.
Along with the
Yeah.
Overwatch Archives update, the competitor got a small update. New heroes got banned. We have Ryan, Moira, Ana, and Reaper banned
I'm
for now.
mad.
Is
I'm
it 2 weeks, Justin? Or...
Once we
Is this for the game live?
every week. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
every
sorry.
week. I thought that was only for Overwatch League. Yes, and
No.
it is live. I've been playing a little bit of
Here,
it.
quick question. What happened to the season, the Overwatch season? Is it canceled?
No, it is not.
Oh.
But there's supposed to be homestands all year, and homestands are practically canceled. No
Yeah.
crowds at all, but they
Which
will
means
keep on
that-
playing.
Season 3 is probably the last season.
And it
that
seems like
being
it's not going to
said-
be online. Overwatch is not going to be online. They're still going to be playing inland, but no crowd at all for now.
Okay.
I like that at least.
Yes.
You know, keeps it at least still a little more.
I really wish they could get the South Korean
qualified.
and the Chinese teams to play the same way, but
Yeah, holy shit.
I guess they can't leave China or South Korea or something.
I
or
think
they
they
don't.
are back in the States now.
They are.
I think
Hopefully they
so.
can get that started. I know they lost the place they did the matches in before.
Hmm.
Like they're not paying. Blizzard isn't paying for that place anymore. So either they have to find a new place or something. But yeah. Yeah, that's Overwatch news for now.
I'm locking the horse this season now, since Ryan's banned.
And
Who
and
the
we're gonna
fuck
all
plays
stand.
the horse?
We're all gonna stand in front of
I-
Justin and
I
say we
am
have the
now.
horse in the back.
I got the
Yeah.
horse in the
I am
back.
now
Sorry,
Daniel.
I had
That
a
or
bad
hog,
joke.
A hog.
because I can't be tormented by Reaper anymore.
Dude, don't let
For-
yourself.
I mean, you can also play Winston since you can't get
I-
tormented
I
by
don't
Reaper.
like playing Winston.
Oh, God.
No.
But Sombra's so fun. I need a buddy to dive with me.
You know what I want to play?
Welcome to my world.
What do you want to play, Rojas?
I want to play on your heart. Like CD
What is
Project
that?
Red plays on mine.
Oh,
Ooh,
there you
oh.
go. Nice transition.
Nice.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Project
baby.
Red, or what's it called? CD Project
CD
Red
Projekt Red.
announced after
Instant-
2077 is released, they will be developing a new Witcher game.
Yes.
Bro, of course they are. After the
Yeah.
success of the Witcher series
And
and all these people playing The Witcher 3 now, of course they're gonna make another
but
Witcher.
it's not a sequel to Witcher 3.
No? What
No.
is it?
No, it is not. It's not gonna be called Witcher 4. That is apparently leaked already.
Oh, so it's not gonna be Geralt's
But
story.
I mean, it's still in the
Geralt?
same,
Yeah, we have no,
Oh, I know.
idea.
world
We
in a
just-
way. So it's like
No, they're
it's
making
gonna be
one
better.
It doesn't.
immediately.
Isn't the writer like against the game?
The writer isn't against the game. He's against the thought of the game having made it successful. He's like,
Oh,
the
Yeah.
game didn't make The Witcher successful. The book did.
oh, his
So he's
ego.
against people being like, no,
Now
you
he's gonna
dumbass,
be
the
the,
game
like-
made your fucking
His
now
ego.
it's-
is hurt.
series.
Now he's gonna be
successful
like
and
pretty
known.
much Netflix didn't
Didn't
make it
good, but
popular.
made it known.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna
Um,
be
So
saying
he's
the same
against
thing
that
about
shit.
Netflix.
But yeah, this
so-
is extremely early on, so we don't really have much thing else to let you guys know. But it's a little bit of short news that came out this week, or I think yesterday.
It's pretty
Yeah,
exciting
yesterday.
though.
Came out yesterday.
Yeah.
What else came out? Was it yesterday or 2 days ago?
It came out
was
Tuesday.
Call of Duty Warzone.
Oh,
Which
baby!
Absolutely popping off
Oh, baby!
Came
We
out
got
on
our-
the 10th.
yeah.
It was
on the 10th. Yes, 2 days
The
ago.
best game mode. Oh my god, it's so fun.
Guys,
So fun.
Modern Warfare has been killing it with the game modes prior to this already.
Yes,
Yeah.
This is fucking boom.
I agree.
This is so fun, man.
Dude,
This is the funnest I've had in a BR
Look-
since I started playing Fortnite.
the
Six-
gulag. The
yeah,
gulag.
the gulag just makes
That's
it so
where it
much
goes
better.
down. The
Bro,
gulag.
such
For the
a
people that don't
unique
know,
concept.
there's a thing called the Gulag, and if you die for the first time in your BR experience, you get to go into this place called Gulag and have a one-on-one with somebody else that died. And if you win, you're back in the game for free. If you lose, you're
You gotta, your team is
waiting
gonna
screen
pay
and
45
hoping for your
$100.
team
Yeah.
to get you revived.
I think what's the most important about this, and the most important thing that Call of Duty did successfully, is that they made people want to stay in a game after they die. No
Yeah.
BR has successfully done that. They
Mhm.
tried it with Apex,
Right.
where you could get revived, and then after one revive, you're dead, and it's done. But on this, you start with the Gulag, which is something that I fucking look forward to when I die. Like when I die, I'm like, oh fuck yes, fucking
I get to go to
one-on-one,
the gulag.
motherfucker,
I get to
Gulag.
go.
right? And
It
if I
reminds
lose,
you of
can still
Wager
get bought
matches
out.
in a way.
You can still get bought by your team and still keep playing, and that can
I
happen
also-
multiple. I literally just died
Yeah.
4 times in a game. I literally just died 4 times in a game.
It's
Your
the
teammates
best when you're.
spent $12,000 on you.
So much. Valley and
Damn.
Oscar were pissed.
But it's just the best being in a squad with friends, and you're like,
Oh
oh,
my
shit,
God,
boys,
yeah.
I'm going to the gulag.
I really like that they
Ooh.
innovated it also, and it didn't just do, oh, it's a respawn point or a respawn van.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just they got their own idea and developed it. They
I
actually
mean,
had
the
people
one-
think for once.
The
instead of
money
just
it
copying
actually
other
makes
games.
sense.
And it also, to Rojas's point, it also how it keeps you interested, and it doesn't, like, if you go into a game solo, like not with friends, and it's like 3 different people, like 2 people you don't know. It, like Rojas was saying, you're more invested to staying instead of just quitting because you don't know them and you don't care. You actually have a chance to go back yourself. So like at least people won't go like leave the game immediately.
Yeah. You guys want to
And-
hear something funny? I was completely muted this entire fucking timing I've been talking.
Nice.
I
What
was
do you
wondering-
wanted
You're
to
so
say?
quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I was really
what I-
keeping it chill.
What I also like is there's no attachments on
Yeah.
the guns.
Yeah, that makes it really interesting.
Yeah.
It's not like a Black Ops 4 that you had to pick up
Or
everything.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
not sorry,
very
Yeah.
comfortable
PUBG.
because you don't need
Or
to go
like
look
pretty much
around
like
for
I
shit.
like the armor system in a way that you don't have tiers on your
I
armor.
agree too. I
Exactly.
agree
Yes,
too.
That
dude, I
pretty
love
much
the-
Black Ops just ruined the whole experience just by having tier 3 armor, which was
Dude,
impossible
all that's
to
always
break.
been annoying, dude.
Well, yeah, that's always like if you have, I don't know.
It kind of
Yeah,
works like
that's-
the shield system with Fortnite in a way.
And even but the shield system also in Fortnite is kind of annoying because like some people get way more shield or like maybe you don't even find a full shield the whole match. In this one, it's just you always have like the armor plate. It's the same amount of health, and if you find
Not
them,
just
good. If
that,
you don't,
but
That's
you
what
can
I'm
still
saying.
buy it.
yes,
Yeah,
Like
you
the
exactly.
cash
You can
makes
also
so
buy it.
much sense. Like you get like
It's
a lot of
really
benefits
cool.
out of it.
I didn't
Yeah.
expect that at all.
I like that you
Yeah.
can buy kill streaks.
Yeah.
I like,
Um,
like that
I
you
like
can
that-
buy the armor packs.
That's great.
And
I
And
like
the
that,
regen health. Region health.
Oh
Yes,
yes.
The region health, yes.
God, it's so much better.
And also that you could outrun every circle.
Yeah.
No, I maybe I was doing something wrong. I could not outrun a circle in the other game I played.
Did you have a heavy weapon in your
Oh,
arm?
I had only heavy weapon.
Then that's why.
That
your guy got
makes
tired.
sense,
Like I usually carry like
Okay.
a light machine gun,
yeah, a light machine gun or like a
AR or
Submachine
something
gun.
like yeah,
yeah,
and then
Yeah.
a sniper, and then like you can actually outrun the circle easily.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Not only do you guys like it, but apparently at least 6 million other people liked it in the first 24 hours.
Boy.
To compare it to other games, Apex Legends drew 2.5 billion in the first
Damn.
24 hours. So
Holy shit.
kind of more than doubled that.
2.5 what?
2.5 million for Apex on the first 24 hours.
That's
Uh,
it?
I,
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
back
I thought it
then it
was
was
much more
like
than
it was
6 million.
breaking records.
Yeah,
I thought it
that,
was
that
more
was
though.
Now
Wow.
this one just
Call of
completely
Duty had
blew it
6
out of
million.
Yeah, Call of Duty.
Like it's not like it's a
incredible.
crazy more amount.
Mhm.
Not
What's
just
it
that,
called?
but like they released the season not too long ago, or the season pass. So people that
Mhm.
bought the season were still playing the game constantly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also,
And
Call of Duty
so-
mobile record which was the world record, was 100 million in a week. So
For what?
that's gonna be
Mobile. Call of
almost
Duty
impossible to catch.
Oh,
But
well, yeah,
the
fucking
best
mobile.
part of this game mode is that it's free.
But it's free, so
Mhm.
maybe
Yeah,
it has
dude,
a chance.
so good. It's gonna keep people wanting to play because they can.
I
And-
thought you could only play it if you owned the game,
Mm.
and then it was a free
No,
thing included in the game. I didn't know you could get it separately.
it's
Dude,
free
that's
to
so
everyone.
genius. That's so genius.
And
Yeah.
then if you want to buy, if the people that started playing now, they're like, oh, I actually want to play this game. They could buy it.
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, they have our age that we're used to the Call of Duty that we know, and they'll be like, okay, yeah, we can give this Call of Duty to those people, and then give the BR Call of Duty to the little kids for free and have them buy all the little shits.
Mhm.
And then if the kids want to get better, they'll get the actual game to
Spend the
play
60
it
bucks
better.
to get better.
Yeah. That's
What I really like about new games coming out that are like super hyped and a lot of people are playing is like the type of bugs or like clips that come out in the first week. I was
The
watching
first
a clip
month,
by
period.
Pokelols, and he got in the truck, not the truck. What's it like? It's like a Jeep kind of,
The
and
the buggy.
no, it's like a full on like
buggy.
Jeep
Is the blue?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
truck.
The blue
Yeah,
one?
the blue one.
Okay, yeah,
Blue
yeah,
one.
yeah. I know.
And he just ran over like 10 people in the first like 10 seconds of the match.
Oh my
He went
God.
inside a building and just started running
Yes,
over
yes, I saw
people.
Wait, how's
And
that
he
a
just
bug?
Couldn't. Oh no, that's not a bug. It's
It's
just
not
like
a
a
bug.
funny
Oh.
clip that like just happens in the first week because nobody knows like what's like that car barely taps you and you're dead. You're immediately dead. He just wiped like 2 entire squads in 5 seconds. It was so funny.
Jesus. What a god.
Not just that, but like the thing that you can cut your parachute and start shooting at people when you're
Oh,
coming
yeah,
down.
that's so cool.
That's so cool.
So much better.
I
Because
was-
you spawn with a pistol at all times, right?
Yeah.
Beginning.
So
I was
let's say
watching,
That way you're
Calvin
never
play?
literally with nothing.
Who?
Calvin, he's
Yeah,
he's
Aimbot
a
Calvin.
very good person that's aims.
shooter. Yeah.
So in the warm up screen they had crossbows. So he shot someone out of the air while parachuting down with a crossbow.
God damn, dude.
Wow.
Well, you mentioned the what's it called, the warm up screen. I was watching a clip by Summit, and he lands, and he has a crossbow. He's like, "What the hell? I have a crossbow!" And he dies, and then he respawns, and he's like, "Guys, I just respawned immediately. What's going on? I think the game's bugged." And everybody's like, "Dude, it's the warm up screen." He was like, "Oh shit!" He got so embarrassed. He turned off his webcam. It's like 30,000 people seeing him.
It was just like
Fuck
pretty
up.
much like what he did with Sea of Thieves. Like he like convinced like other players to play the game in a way, or they could see him like rage, and he doesn't like it
Yeah,
when other people see him like that.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
But for on Twitch, Call of Duty's had like 300,000
Oh, yeah.
consistently
Yeah, dude.
watching.
Oh shit.
It kind of is like reviving it. Also, the whole Corona problem is gonna make Twitch blow up.
Bro,
even more.
Twitch
Or
is
not only
gonna
Twitch,
pop.
but all live
Twitch,
streaming services.
YouTube,
Yeah.
Um,
everything.
Bro, YouTubers right now must be freaking out.
it's gonna be
They're
the
gonna
only
get
live
so
thing,
much.
you know, that
Yeah.
people can watch and enjoy while they're at home.
Damn, bro.
But yeah, I don't think Twitch was seeing these type of numbers in a very long time, just because it kind of had a dip. It always has a dip at the beginning of the year or end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
But this is really
We've
fun
also been in
and
a gaming
fresh.
lull, I feel like multiplayer wise. We've had
Yeah,
really good story games that have come out, but
I
I mean, the
agree.
last really good multiplayer game was Apex, right? I mean,
Yeah,
fuck.
that came around right around the same time
Last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
last year. So, but I mean, hopefully, if they can keep updating the game, adding new locations or something like that, so the game doesn't become like boring in a way.
Yeah.
Who the
I think they
hell?
have a
think-
good amount of time for now.
I think
But
Apex is gonna be
And
dying off
hello?
quicker than
you
Fortnite.
shaved that.
Yeah, dude, that looks scary. I
Oh.
don't like it.
I didn't realize why he said it.
But what I like is they're bringing like old like multiplayer maps into the BR.
I don't
map.
like it.
That was so cool.
I love it.
I think that's how they're gonna keep the map fresh. They're just gonna change locations and bring back like old Call of Duty locations, which would be really cool.
I mean, it's genius.
God damn it! I just touched my face.
Everyone that played Call of Duty has like their favorite map from different games and shit. So
Mhm.
if you see yours
Which is-
randomly in it, you're gonna be like, "Oh my god!"
It's kind of like what the what's it called? The last battle royale they had was literally all locations from
In
past
Nuketown.
games,
Nuketown.
Yeah, dude.
but they
that
never
was
updated
great.
it. That was the problem. They never updated it, so they just the whole
No.
map stayed the same.
Also, the gameplay was pretty mad.
Oh yeah, Of
Well,
course.
it wasn't crossplay either.
and it
Also
wasn't
wasn't
crossplay from the
crossplay,
beginning.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
mean-
like yesterday I got to play with Ant.
Yeah, shout out
never
to
played
N. We got
on
our
Xbox.
first win with N.
Oh, that's true.
So,
Yeah.
But he died, unfortunately.
hey,
No,
he
he
was
got
still part
kicked.
of it.
But I
Oh,
thought
he-
it was so cool getting to play with the PlayStation. I think that's the first time I ever played on Xbox with the PlayStation person. So yeah, that was pretty cool.
What are you talking about? You've played Modern Warfare like in game, like normal game.
But not in the same party.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no.
Like somebody I know, like somebody in our party.
Yeah, there's literally one from each thing: Xbox,
Yeah.
PC, PlayStation.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit.
Dope.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. I don't know, dude. I think Warzone's gonna be a success. I think it's gonna take away more from Apex and from Fortnite. I think Apex is gonna be the next BR to die out. Fortnite's gonna stay strong just because of how big the community has.
Or
been
it
before,
is,
and
in a
it's,
way.
I think
is
people
still.
find this one more rewarding if you have good aim.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, dude.
It's
Yeah,
none
big
of that,
time.
none of that building, none of that abilities.
Also,
Like,
dying to a
yeah,
gun
no, yeah.
that
Hold on,
you
hold
know
on.
is just like the
It has
steady
the
gun and has
same.
no attachments.
Yeah.
Like you're not pissed because you died to an extra long clip or some bullshit. You know?
Oh yeah. Yeah, and I kept on trying to fucking bring this up. I like how there isn't that much that you can loot.
Mhm.
The amount you can loot is the amount you would normally have in an actual game of Call of Duty.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's fucking perfect.
Mhm.
Oh,
Because
the
then
map-
people like Pizzolo, that is a loot hungry motherfucker, finally fills his thing up. He has 2 guns, he has 2 side things, and that's it. Like that's all you can do. You get more money, I guess.
What was I gonna say? Did
Uh,
the circles move fast?
Yeah.
Like
Circles move
between
fast.
each circle, are they like not
Yeah,
like the circle moving fast, but
so
like
someone choosing a new location.
yeah.
So I
Oh.
think it's a minute apart for each one.
Okay, I like
And-
that.
The first one's like what, 5 minutes?
They've clearly learned because
And I think it's less,
I think that's always
Like,
gonna be a
it's
good thing in VR.
around 3 or 4 minutes.
But I normally don't realize the time because I'm just so into the game.
Yeah,
It just goes by so quickly.
One thing that kills
Also-
VRs really fast is circles not progressing.
Yeah, I was gonna say the difference with this BR also is that the circle isn't like, oh, it's the first circle. No, it got me. Let me hurry up. This circle, if it catches you, even if the first circle, it fucks you up.
You're
Like
done.
it,
yeah.
it kills you. You gotta have a gas mask or you're fucked.
So
Which
the
I
gas is strong
love,
at all
dude.
times.
The gas
That's good.
mask
I
is
love.
that's my favorite thing to find on a dead body is the gas mask. I'm like, yes, I'm
Oh my
safe.
god.
Safe
So you
for
can't
at least-
camp outside.
no.
No.
Yeah, you can't camp. You don't just like play the border because if you go in the border, you're pretty fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, you can play the circle, but it's like it can catch up
The
to
gas,
you in a way.
the gas
Less than
mask
other
gives
BRs.
you,
Like Fortnite,
yeah.
you can win a match outside the circle if you have enough fish fucking feeding or whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
So the gas mask gives you 6 ticks of damage safety net in the gas.
okay.
So yeah, it's helpful.
Yeah.
I've seen people use it. Do you use it and then you have to discard it once you use it?
It
Or do you have
automatically
multiple?
puts it on for you. You don't have to press a button.
Oh,
And so when
Even
it's
with the mask, you got
it's
like 20
done,
seconds. Yeah, dude.
you just throw it away.
okay. So you have to.
It has
You
its
can't hold like
limits in a
multiple.
way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So
You can
once
only
those
hold
6
one, I'm
ticks
guessing.
happen, they don't replenish.
Okay, that's good.
Jeez.
Okay.
Mhm.
Anything else I want to add with Call of Duty Warzone?
That we're gonna keep playing.
Yep.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh,
All
oh,
day.
do you guys like that it's trios?
No,
Because personally, I do.
I don't
do
like
too.
trios. Period.
If they're gonna add like quads, I could see them upping the player count to 200.
I can
That
see
is-
that
that-
too.
Yeah.
That would be
I
madness.
just don't like it because it's
I
an
don't see the
awkward
need to. You can still have a
gaming.
lot like, 50 gives you at least 10 more teams than a normal BR would give you. Like,
Honestly,
still good for
but
fun.
here's the thing: we talked about it in the podcast that they were planning on adding a 100v100 game mode.
Oh yeah, shit. Which means
So-
they have the space to do it.
Yeah, they have the capabilities to do it, and they have the capabilities to do 200 battle royale too.
I don't like
Yeah, that's just dope.
trios. Is not because of like gameplay wise, just because of like just people wise. I feel like it's better to have like 4 or 2 than
I-
3, just
I
because it's
f-
easier to have 2 people, and if
I-
there's a lot of people, then you have 4 instead of having to leave one person. I don't know. I just feel like.
I prefer the 3, honestly.
I like the 3 compared to the 4 because it makes.
Yeah.
But
the
what
play-
about Apex? How come you don't like the 3s on? Like most people want 3s to
I like
be
the
gone on
3s.
Apex.
The
like
thing
the
with
Like
threes.
that's one of the
Apex,
biggest discussions when it comes to Apex.
Apex is just different. It's like you have the abilities that actually
Yeah.
count
well,
into
then
your
that should
gameplay.
only make
Like the
3
fourth
more
person
popular.
would like in a way ruin the gameplay on Apex.
All I do now is.
But
use
people ask for
Octane and jump
duos
around the map.
and solos on Apex, and that completely negates the whole like.
But here's the thing: they
Yeah.
come in and
Power
out.
up.
They don't stay immediately.
I think the difference between quads and trios is that with 3, if you are just one person or if you're a team of 2, you can still handle a team of 3. If there's a
Mhm.
team of 4 on a team of
Yeah,
2, you're pretty much
that
fucked.
too.
If there's a team of 4 on a team of 1, you're pretty much fucked.
Yeah, because the game's
you
not
have
split
more
up with solos,
reliability.
doubles, or trios. It's all for trios. If you say
Yeah.
don't fill, you're going
It
up
still
against
puts you in a
teams of
trio.
3.
No, yeah, I know. It's only
But-
3os. Yes, I get that.
But like the quads would destroy
Fuck.
a solo.
Hey, watch that new vid. No one cares. And oh yeah, I'll put that out there.
What new video?
All right.
Moving on from Call of Duty into our last topic of the day, we have E3 2020 officially canceled over coronavirus concerns. That's the latest cancellation of a mass gathering.
I mean, NBA,
My,
Champions League.
my school's canceled
Tom
for,
Hanks.
Literally
for
every
2 weeks. Then it's
sporting
online
event
classes
is canceled.
after those 2 weeks.
Tennis is canceled for 6 months. You have NBA postponed for now, at least 30 days.
The PGA Golf Tour just got canceled.
You have
Yeah.
that. You have what else? Baseball just got canceled today.
NHL just got canceled. MLS
MLS got
XFL.
canceled. XFL.
MLS got canceled.
It postponed.
Yes,
Postponed.
postpone. Everything's
Bro!
postponed pretty much for at least 30 days.
Yeah.
European
got
soccer is
canceled.
postponed.
Not the Bundesliga right now.
No, or the Premier League.
Or Premier League.
That's because you guys have like a
Or the French League.
1 person dead out of like 1,000 infected. Like Germany
Mhm.
is probably the best country in the world that has people that are infected in it.
Probably.
That's because they did.
I think
They've
there's, like,
done
3
really good
European
research on human body. They
they
know how to combat anything that comes their way.
It's the master race after all.
In game.
Relax.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
no.
everything's getting canceled, and I'm extremely just fucking depressed because I fucking love sports and I have nothing to look forward to in life, and I'm just gonna.
Has South
Sit
America
back,
been
bro.
affected yet?
It's been affected, but actually
No,
the
it seems like South America hasn't been affected at all. No one in
They're-
any South American
I
country is
haven't-
freaking
They're starting
out.
to get affected now.
Oh,
Are they?
Bolivia had the first. I know other countries already have way more than just like one
Oh.
or two. Um,
How-
Argentina
How's Iran
still
doing?
hasn't canceled soccer. But the what's it called? There's supposed to be
Libertadores, the Copa Libertadores.
it has no crowd for that. But no, what's it called? The World Cup qualifiers were supposed to be this like coming next week or something, and that just got canceled today.
There's rumors the Euros might be moved to 2021.
Oh really? All the way just
Yeah.
a whole year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be cool if they changed the schedule because of
So
Corona,
so
so that everything happened in winter, so it would line up with the World Cup in 2022. But
But the
Oh, shit, that's
Olympics
a-
also got delayed.
That.
Olympics delayed that? I didn't
Yeah.
know about that.
But overall, we
That's
have a
one.
total of confirmed cases as
This is all I get.
130,000 confirmed cases.
And that's like with like 90K in China or like 80K in China.
Yes, 81K in China.
This is
Yeah.
it.
Italy
I think I heard China's on the way like
on
down,
the way
right?
down.
yeah, China's
that's
on the
cool.
way
Guys, there's this crazy lady at work that keeps on going around to people saying, the Chinese said they would ruin the American economy. Now look at what they've done. They've ruined it. She's sure that this is all a hoax and it's just the Chinese
Well, I
government
mean,
ruining our
this
economy.
isn't-
there's a lot of
the-
controversial reports,
Yeah.
coming in.
Like
Oh
you
yeah.
Like, I mean, Chinese people have been eating different types of animals for decades, and you can tell me just now
Now
the
it comes
infection
out?
came out.
This
Like,
happens. That's how the swine flu came out. This is normal. This is how
It-
things.
it's,
here's the
it's the
thing.
same. SARS was another coronavirus too.
yeah, but
Yeah.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
Overall cases, it's 130K. Pretty much total recovery case, it's roughly around 70K. So it's like
yes,
people are making it
And-
through this. We need to, in a way, stop freaking out.
to a certain extent.
I think
The
old
freak out is
people
more about-
definitely have to freak out.
Yes, the
It's so
the
shit
freak out
big.
comes with being responsible if you
Yeah.
have it to not give it to anybody that's older than like 50
Yeah.
or with like has any type of like problem like diabetes or asthma.
Yeah.
You
Around
should
five.
stay at home
I
and
mean,
renegade.
Exactly.
4,700 people have died.
Yes, which is not a lot at all. You're correct. The percentage I believe it's like 4% around the world.
Yeah.
But if you're not careful, like we're saying, you have a problem like in Italy where the whole country is quarantined and you have 2,000 deaths out of 12,000 people, which is way more than the percentages.
Well, also with
in any
Italy,
other
they just
country.
don't have that much resources to handle.
Not
much
just
of
that,
people.
but I was reading today
They
that
just let that shit go free, man.
the majority of the population from Italy, it's elderly.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Which makes
30% of Italy, it's made up of really like old people. So it's like it's not mixing well there. Like right now, Italy has about 13,000 people infected.
Apart from that, they definitely were not careful. Like
Yeah.
France and other European countries were careful at the
Like
beginning.
from Italy, roughly about 1,000 people have recovered.
Yeah.
Real
Which is
quick, going back to E3
low.
talk.
Also.
Yeah.
They were said to be announcing a new Batman and Harry Potter game. Does anyone care about?
No.
Does anyone care about not
Literally
missing
the hype. Every
Yeah.
Batman and Harry
yeah.
Potter game?
I don't.
I mean,
Batman.
I'd
not
be
Harry
down
Potter,
for
Batman.
a
Harry
Harry
Potter?
Potter
Fuck yeah.
game. Yeah,
Are you
I'm
kidding
so
me?
down for that.
No,
He's-
because Batman's
Harry Potter.
literally been a rumor every single event that's happened in the past 2 years. It's kind of with the meme with Skate 4 or 5, whatever, where like everybody's like, "Oh shit,
Definitely not.
Skate," and then like obviously Skate never comes out.
3.
Room
Bro,
skate.
Skate never came the fuck out.
Skate 3 never came.
Oh, Skate 3 never came out.
No, Skate 3 came
Oh,
out. We had
wait, no,
Skate-
wait.
Skate
Was
4
it-
never came out.
Skate 4.
Okay, Skate 4 is the meme is Skate 4. Every time the screen goes black, everybody's like Skate 4, Skate 4.
No,
Nothing
but,
happened.
but everyone was excited because a skateboarding game did come out. In
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was called
Oh my
Project A or some shit.
Yeah.
And it still hasn't even come out yet.
It's still
Batman was about to become the new Skate game, where like everybody's hoping for a new Batman game because Arkham was so
Whoa.
good.
They gotta wait
Uh,
online for Half-Life 3 because that's never coming out.
Bro, Half-Life 3 VR, Alexis or Alexi or whatever.
But see, that actually got announced. It's not Half-Life 3, but it's Half-Life new
It's a
game.
Half-Life.
Bro, Funhouse called Half-Life 3 VR. I'm just saying it, okay?
Oh,
Anyone out here watches
that's the
Funhouse, they
side
called
of
it.
bullshit.
When called in
Oh,
2017.
also, I read something about the PlayStation 5 that it's mostly focusing on the single player games and not like
Good.
the
Dude,
I
of
like.
course. That's the only way it's gonna excel.
Exactly.
You know, that's how the PlayStation 4 blew up. Because at the beginning, it wasn't really that popular. Because everybody was still hyped about
Yeah.
Xbox from
By the way,
previous
and
Xbox.
ask if do you guys think this was gonna hit us hard in a way
For
a few
Yeah,
years?
I said no. I said I don't
Okay,
think
No.
so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Just the fact that how people are reacting in a way,
Yep.
especially here in the states, everyone's being
Now,
extra careful. Like
literally a week ago, Trump was making jokes.
honestly,
And
the
then
thing
shit
that
got
he
real.
did yesterday, he gave a lot of misinformation yesterday.
Yes, also but he did it not because he was trying to. He was legit reading
A
something that
teleprompt, yeah, that he
our
didn't write. Like
government
yeah.
was telling him to say. And if it was misinformation, it was just like because he was trying to give up too much information at once, and it just can get
Mhm.
all bumbled
The
up.
thing that scares me is that we're not doing enough testing here.
Yes, 100%.
According to it's like in a million people here in the U.S., only 26 are gonna get tested for the corona as of now,
Bro,
No, that
or
I
it was
think
somewhere something like that.
uh,
Isn't that a
the
day?
24 was the in a day for Texas.
No,
They only had
you
24
hope
no.
so.
tests
Here,
per
let me
day.
see if I can find it.
I read that was only for a day.
Yeah,
Cameron,
for a day, and it was Texas, but that's still extremely low. Like 24
How
Yeah.
long
in just Texas,
does a
like
test take? That's
uh,
Uh,
they developed in USA the quickest one they developed right now is 8 hours for you to find out the answer.
holy shit.
I think in like Europe or something they have like a 4 hour, six
some
hour
labs here in the
result.
U.S. are actually stepping up to do their own lab testing, like
Yes, but
to do them in
they got
house
allowed.
without getting permission from the federal government.
No, no, no. Well, I don't know.
Us-
One thing I read was that they weren't allowed to do any type of testing until the 2nd of March, which is so bad and so late.
oh,
Um, but yeah,
Because they had
uh,
said like by the end of this, like tomorrow, they were gonna be releasing 4 million new like test kits.
yes,
Did anybody
because
watch the recent Joe Rogan?
Yes,
Okay.
like
no,
I got to
which
listen to
one?
it.
it was a
The
The
guy,
latest one.
a specialist, right?
By the way, I just sent the link.
pandemic specialist
Yes.
who's
Bro, I
worked
love
with
Joe Rogan,
viruses,
by the way.
who's worked
People
with
he knows.
viruses all the time. I haven't listened to it yet, but
Dude, it's yeah,
I want to.
it's
So
a
the
little
guy
bit
brings so much
scary. Yeah,
insight. Yeah, the guy brings insight about all of this.
yeah.
I also sent a tweet earlier saying how like this
Okay,
late
here we
or
go.
showing. Never mind, go.
Test per kit or test per million people. The U.S. it's only doing 23
Per million people.
per million.
Yeah, yeah.
Compared to South Korea, they're doing about what almost 4,000 per
Yes.
million.
I heard it was
It's a little bit less than
they were
4,000.
they were doing like a shit ton per day.
Yes.
Which
The South Korea it's doing their 10,000.
yeah, that's that's the one I was gonna say. Um, but hopefully the USA after what happened yesterday and all the announcements that came out, they're gonna start stepping up with the testing.
Oh, they
They're
Yeah.
definitely.
trying to make it. They're trying to make it free.
I mean, I guess all the
Once you really
news.
scare the rich, shit starts getting
Yeah.
emotion.
Would you say?
I said once you really scare the rich, shit starts
Yes,
getting
I
emotion.
agree 100%. And that's what happened with the whole NBA player having it and being with his
Here's the
It's
thing
all
with the new
teammates and
NBA
touching his
with the
rack
NBA
and all.
player. They said that he contracted the virus by touching one of the mics.
No, 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 no. You're misreading information.
Okay, I'm
The
okay
whole
with that.
freak out.
So
No,
he's-
because
he's
people,
spread.
no, because people have spread that rumor
Yeah,
around.
no, no. I'm like,
It
I'm okay
wasn't
with
that.
you explaining
Yeah,
it to
bro,
me.
and
Yeah,
Elon's
the
always-
what happened, the whole Mike's thing, is literally 2 days ago after a press conference. He got up with his hands away, kind
Yeah.
of like joking, like he's not gonna touch anything, and then he goes back to the table and starts touching every single mic and recorder on the table.
Yeah,
And he already had the virus. So it's very irresponsible and fucked up of somebody like an NBA player
To
No
actually do
with
way.
that.
cameras
What? Did he know he had the
touching.
virus though?
No, he didn't know.
He
He
didn't
Ah,
didn't
know.
okay,
know.
well,
That's
there
why
you
the
go.
game got canceled
But
yesterday, right?
yes, the game got canceled. Fortunately, he
results
didn't go to the
came back.
stadium. He took the exam in the morning in Oklahoma, but he didn't go to the stadium because he was under supervision. The results came in, and all the players for the team though were in the stadium, but they were held in locker rooms, and both teams were held in quarantine in the locker rooms for 24 hours. The whole Jazz team staff, like 58 staff and players, got tested, and only one came
One.
back with the coronavirus, which unfortunately is the best player on the Jazz team. Um, yeah, so now there's two players for the Jazz, but now it became a whole problem because it has to go back to at least 8 days from when they found out that he has corona. And in these past 8 days, he's played against 5 different teams from 5 different cities: Toronto,
Yeah.
Boston, New York, Detroit, and Cleveland. Which is just now you never know. Like now, all those 5 teams have to test their players and staffs. Uh, if anybody practiced outside of the arena, like in a private gym or in a college, I know one of them did. Now you gotta shut that down and clean everything. Like it's just a huge mess. And since the rich or people that are important got infected, it kind of just blew up with the whole like Trump speech and Tom
Yeah.
Hanks getting it. And it's just gonna. I feel like it's definitely gonna help out with the whole like testing for
To
the
me,
regular person.
the worst in a way is yet to come.
Oh yeah, of
Yes.
course. No,
Mhm.
we're merely at the beginning of this.
Yeah.
But the more precautions, the faster
Yeah.
they can slow it down. Like China
So-
is. China locked down, and they're starting to slow down.
Yeah.
They're
So
starting to actually, people are starting to get back to work and everything.
Yes.
So
Really quick, back to gaming news. I know we didn't have this up really quick. Do y'all know that Halo Combat Evolved released on Steam 9 days ago? Surprisingly,
No,
like, they didn't say anything. They
is
surprise
it?
dropped on Steam. Halo Combat Evolved.
I don't know what that
It's
is.
the original Halo,
yeah,
but like the remastered version shit. No, but like the multiplayer is gonna be fucking epic. Well, for people that like it. This is the worst day ever. This is not the worst day ever. And
Yesterday was.
actually today.
I've lost my yo-yo. Oh no, yeah, it's the worst fucking.
I lost my.
Worst day.
It's the
Holy shit!
worst.
Hopefully it was in your house, because if it's outside, it has corona by now and it's dead.
Oh my god.
Holy crap!
Corona is an airborne virus. It's not just by touching. So a lot of people have it.
Yeah.
We're
I mean,
testing so
honestly,
few that
hearing-
it seems like there's not that many, but a lot of people have it.
Especially here in Houston, since they already said that it's community spread now, somewhat.
I mean, Houston had the rodeo. They also had Cirque du Soleil happen this past weekend.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah, it's
two
been
major
happening.
gatherings. They also had the Rockets games, had home games the past 3 games. That's 3 major
The
gatherings.
Outlaws game, Dynamo
Outlaws
game,
was 2 weeks
everything,
ago.
everything that the
Dynamo.
city has.
Post Malone had a concert 2 days or this past weekend.
Yeah.
Also, that's like 30,000 plus
The
30,000
raves that
plus
get, like,
60,000
600.
plus 30,000. Like it's just on and on,
Yeah,
and it's
people
just
have it.
it's
Like it's
gonna
spread,
be
Yeah.
bad.
and
And
we're
just
fine.
because it says
honestly,
just because it
after
says, like
everything,
5,000
after
current,
everything
like, it
that
doesn't mean-
happened in
I'll take the
Houston
risk.
this past week, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, at the end of next week, we're in quarantine, like everyone in Houston.
it could be possible.
Bro,
Honestly.
that's why we're running out of fucking toilet paper.
I don't know. I
Too-
mean,
yep.
what
Too
is
bad
I mean,
I
are
already
you gonna
have
run out of
toilet
toilet paper?
But you know what's
2
funny?
weeks?
But yeah, that's what I was
I
saying.
don't
You
even
get
take that
quarantined for
many-
2
Yeah.
to 30 days. You don't need 47,000 rolls at your house, dude. Like, let
Oh, you
other
don't know how
people
much of
have
shit, yo.
toilet paper.
That
Absolutely.
just shows how much people waste toilet paper.
Literally.
I think I have like 18 rolls. That's just because me and my brother
Uh,
went shopping separately.
I understand buying 1 case of rolls. Like, yes.
Guys, the virus
But,
wouldn't
like-
go that close.
Honestly,
Wow.
they
We
went to the
Wait, we
game.
went.
You won one of the games, motherfucker.
I mean, I
At
went
the
to the
time-
rodeo.
Yeah,
But-
Carlos is more irresponsible than we are.
Honest,
Luckily,
but
he
here's
was in
the
a
thing.
box.
Hey, shut up.
Hey, they won
what?
it.
Here's the thing: the first date that the rodeo opened, like 70,000 people like actually went to the cook-off.
Oh yeah, that was the
Yeah,
barbecue.
the day
one.
that
Yeah.
the guy got contaminated
Yeah,
was 70,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's just so bad. I mean, the day you went, probably 80,000 went, right?
No,
that's
when
40.
I went, it was like extremely empty.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Okay.
like there was
I guess
like
people are already
I
being
wasn't
careful.
getting
But
close
yeah,
to people or regardless of that. But like you could
No, I
like
was
you could
saying
like
because isn't
or-
the day you went is already inside the stadium, right? Is the whole concert night?
yeah,
The cook-off isn't the concert night, right? There's no concert on the cook-off night.
no.
Is there? No. That's what I'm
But
saying. There's because
everyone like are
the
in the rides and everything, so it's like
NRG holds like 80,000 people, so I was like, that shit might have been packed as fuck.
no,
It's
there
just-
was like you could actually see plenty of like empty seats.
Yeah, people are just already scared.
Yeah, they're freaking out. They're freaking. I was gonna go watch a fucking Broadway show with Rachel, and it got canceled also this weekend. Like that's just it's what's happening, guys. It's what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
But we gotta get off the coronavirus. We've been on it for like
Yeah, honestly,
15 minutes.
it's gonna get better if we just try and be careful within our community
Well,
in a way.
Well, what the colleges are doing now, they're saying don't come to campus. We're going to be doing everything online, now.
Yes. Not only colleges, some high school
High
districts.
schools, yeah.
Katie's trying to move it all to online after spring break and
Yeah.
next week.
I mean, Houston
Or
was
Ben
really
already
trying
said
to
they're
like Houston ISD was really trying to avoid closing schools since there's so many
So
nurses.
bad though, dude.
Like they want the nurses to or the doctors to
Yeah,
actually
it's
They-
central.
go.
No, what they want is they want money for the state, for the city.
No,
for
no, no.
the-
But here's the thing: they want nurses and doctors to actually go help patients that need the help instead of them staying home taking care of their child.
But what nurses in high school? Like what?
No,
They
like
just-
nurses
No,
and like
They
Hospitals.
don't want them to
But
take
they
care
canceled.
Dude, the mothers.
But they
is what
didn't
it's
Like the
called.
of the
mothers.
mothers and the fathers, the doctors and nurses that work in the hospitals. They want them to stay working in the hospitals.
yeah, working in the hospital space instead of actually because eventually daycares are going to close too.
That's just. I don't know. That sounds like way more of an excuse. Because how come every other county was able to close down schools?
Because
Like,
they're not as big
there's
as
literally-
Houston. The
there's literally
population of
spring
Houston
break-
is like
Bro.
2 million, 3 million.
There's literally spring break 2 days from now, and they didn't want to cancel schools. They ended up having to cancel it for Friday. But
I
they
agree
forced
that that's not a
everybody
great
in Harris
excuse,
County
but it's definitely reasonable.
go to
Houston
school.
is a humongous nurse district
I get
Yeah.
it.
because of the medical district, obviously. So
I get
I
it.
could see how we have a shit ton of people that we depend on that might not be.
Like
But
I
the nurses don't make up the entire
Yeah.
no, yeah,
like,
totally.
parents of all
Like,
the kids going to school in Harris County.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I can
Yeah.
understand like closing high schools and junior highs, but like elementaries, I can like understand them going.
Look, they
So-
didn't they
The
closed
monitors
they
are the
closed down
dirtiest.
all
They should
after
close
school
those.
activities, but they kept us the day of school going. So if they close down after school activities, it's because that shit's free and they don't get paid for those school hours. Schools get paid for school hours and they need that money, so they keep schools open as much as they can. And since
gotta
it's so
save
many
that
people,
money.
like you were saying, that's why it's so important to keep the school opens. Either way, it's close now, and
Yeah,
Let's just
they
get
actually
coronavirus is
confirmed
a
that
thing,
they're closing
right?
it.
Get over coronavirus, right? Next virus is gonna come in a year, and we're gonna be like, oh my god, it's a thing, damn it.
Yeah,
the last thing about coronavirus is
we're gonna make it through. That's
East-
what's next.
coronavirus. I got the esports coronavirus edition coming through.
Oh shit! Tomorrow is Friday the 13th. Oh no.
Oh
And
my
tomorrow's
god!
Friday.
Oh no.
Watch.
So if you thought yesterday
tomorrow,
was bad, today was
everything
bad.
is gonna crash.
Tomorrow is gonna be it's gonna be the official market crash. It's gonna be it's gonna get
You
bad.
guys remember
Ebola, yeah.
yeah.
Ebola,
Everybody,
swine,
please stay
swine
home.
flu.
No, but Ebola wasn't it?
Ebola killed a lot of people.
Okay,
Just not here.
I'm just gonna say
It's
it,
not
It
here.
wasn't serious here.
but it wasn't worldwide, right?
No,
It wasn't a pandemic.
no.
No.
It hit Africa the hardest in
Yeah.
a way.
Okay.
But the thing is, with Ebola, it was a 50-50 chance that you were gonna make it through.
Yes, it's a higher rate.
Yeah.
Same as flu and swine flu. They were both higher rates. It's just they didn't spread as fast.
Mhm.
But yeah, esports coronavirus edition
Oh
Let's
hell
get
yeah!
started.
Coronavirus.
with Rocket League. Rocket League decided to cancel the Rocket League Championship Series, which is the one where the whole esports from worldwide get together, the best teams, and they compete for the major prize pool. The good news coming though, like it's not just only bad news. The good news is they will be spreading out the winnings for the world championship and doing it for each country individually. So each country's gonna have a playoff when the season ends, and they're gonna get the prize pool. Pretty much all the money's still gonna be used up, which is really good. Um,
It's tax
week 6
refund
just
time, and
happened.
you know what
Oh, I kept on saying every week, like, there's a long way to go. There's a long way to go. Now there's only 2 weeks to go until playoffs start because of the whole RLCS getting canceled. But yes, week 6 happened last week. We had SSG beating Flight, SQ beating EU, GG beating G2, RG Rogue beating Pittsburgh, and C9 beating NRG. That leaves the standings with Flight in last place at 1-6, Rogue and EU, Rogue, E United, and Pittsburgh Knights tied for 7th at 2-5. Cloud9 finally got their second win, and looks like they're stepping up because they beat NRG, one of the best teams, and they are alone at 6th with a 2-4 record. Then the table gets pretty much split backwards, and the top half of the league is introduced with Ghost Gaming at 4-3. NRG took their second L of the season. They are at 5-2 in fourth place. Second place is shared by Sonics and SSG Gaming, which are surprisingly both at 5-1. And first place, technically also at 5-1, but up by map differential is G2 Esports. They had their first loss of the week or of the season last week. Also, the other thing with that has to do with Rocket League and coronavirus is that all the desk people are doing their transmissions from home. They're not gathering at the RLCS place where they usually gather, so everything's being done online. So no need to worry about sickness from Rocket League. Moving on to another coronavirus esport, Smash Melee and Ultimate, unfortunately, will be canceled for the foreseeable future since it is
Cancelled.
a mass gathering and you have to play in person LAN and it's not online. Uh, so right when the biggest tournament ever, or the biggest season ever of any Smash Ultimate or Melee gets announced, it gets deleted right 2 weeks after. So don't expect any Smash news for the next few weeks. Next, I'm going to talk about Call of Duty. Call of Duty had the Los Angeles hosted tournament this past weekend, um, with the finals day being LA Optic, Dallas, Atlanta, and Minnesota. In the semifinals, Dallas beat LA 3-1 and Minnesota beat Atlanta 3-2. And in the final, Dallas took the W 3-2, leaving the standings with Atlanta, Chicago in first place because now they've done the same amount of competition, and Dallas in third place.
Hmm.
What was that one thing you reminded me, Justin? I forgot.
Okay, so the games will still be played, but they're
Yes.
moving to an online format now. It's no longer LAN, and so
And
they don't
that
have
makes
the
sense because there is no upcoming competitions
yeah
announced currently.
yeah
No
they don't
next
have the dates yet.
place.
Yeah,
But it's good that they get to keep on going.
they will
This is the
still be
whole
streamed
good
though.
thing.
The games will still be streamed.
Yes, it will also be streamed. The good thing about esports is that it can be online if it's not possible to get together.
The very
And
like
yeah,
minimum you could play online.
most esports will not be canceled, so we will still have entertainment from our beloved esports community. The other esport that is getting some things canceled but not fully is the Overwatch League. This past weekend
Searching
they
for the
had the
perfect
last
family ski vacation? Find it
uh,
with
homestand technically for now, for the next 2 months at least. The Washington Justice hosted, and Houston got their, is it second dub or third dub? I lost count right now.
Second,
Oh,
Second.
lost count. Second dub.
second.
Got our second dub. We absolutely dominated
Congratulations.
Paris. 3-0. Uh, just mention the surprises. Paris came back the day later and beat Philadelphia, who was undefeated. So Philadelphia is not undefeated anymore. It was a map 5 last map. Really exciting match. Pretty crazy. Other than that, no major surprises. The standings are looking Vancouver still in first place at 2-0, and San Francisco in second at 1-0. Uh, Other than that, you got Philly and New York tied at 5-1, and Houston made a major jump
Let's go,
from
boys.
last place 0-5
Bro.
all the way up to 11th at 2-5.
Let's go.
About
Dallas,
time.
Dallas Fuel number 20. Dallas Fuel
Fuck
number
you,
20.
Dallas.
Dallas is last because they haven't played. They only played 2 games and they lost both. Gladiators is second to last because they played 1 and lost. Then you have 5 teams that haven't played yet, or 6 teams that haven't played yet. I lost count by now.
5.
And then Boston and Toronto, who are both at 1-4 under Houston. Houston doesn't play for a month, but I mean, does it really matter with the whole Corona? The announcement that came in this week with that has to do with Corona and the Overwatch League is that once again this season is not canceled or postponed. They will keep on playing. It will be on LAN actually for the Overwatch League for now at least.
I see that changing, maybe.
That I think so too, but you know that's just gonna cause some controversy with all like the LAN and the online and the lag spikes and that shit. Some teams are gonna be complaining the fuck out of that.
Oh, yeah.
But for now it's still LAN, and but I guess the downside is there's no crowds, which understandable, but at least we will still get games and they will still be streamed on YouTube. The last esport we have of the week is League of Legends esports. Uh, this past weekend, Dignitas lost both of their matches and pretty much closed down the season for them.
We're so bad.
Yeah, it's so I can't watch. I'm not gonna watch
all we
another
do is-
Dignitas game.
All we do is feed
Such a
int
feeding team.
and touch and throw. It's so
They
bad.
are officially in 9th place now at 5-9. They're not eliminated yet, but it's not looking good. The rest of the standings are looking. CLG got their third win at 10th place. Dignitas alone at 9th. We got Team Liquid looking a little bit better, but still struggling, and Golden Guardians tied for 7th place at 6-8. We have 3 teams tied at 4th, that being Evil Geniuses, Immortals, and 100 Thieves at 7-7. Those teams are going to be fighting hard because I think 4 teams make it to playoffs. So one of those or 2 of those teams is going to be eliminated when playoffs start. Second place is a tie between TSM and FlyQuest. TSM had a huge week last week. They beat both Cloud9 and FlyQuest, the 2 top teams, to climb up into the standings and get
Wait,
second place.
Who did?
TSM absolutely crushed it last week, beating
So-
Cloud9, who was undefeated at 12-0, making them go down to 13-1. Cloud9 split
Damn,
this
boy.
weekend. Yeah, so Cloud9 isn't unbeatable. There's some hope for the League of Legends NA series to be somewhat competitive, but we'll see when playoffs start. They already qualified for playoffs actually at 13-1, and they're probably gonna lock down first seed next week. In LEC news, G2 is alone in first place at 11-3, and Origin Fnatic are in second place at 10-4, with Misfits and Rogue tied for 4th place. And then in Korea, we have Gen G in first place alone at 8-1, with T1 and Dragon tied at 7-2, and Africa Freaks 6-3 are in 4th place. That kind of looks like it's going to be the top 4 teams for them. And last but not least, we have China, which I think resumed last week, and Estar is at 4-0, Invictus Gaming is at 3-0, Loyal Never Give Up is at 2-1, and JD Gaming is at 2-1 also. Actually, oh crap, 4 teams are tied at 2-1, so that's how it's looking. Hopefully, they can get their games going now that coronavirus is going down in China. If you have any speedruns or other esports news, now is the time.
No, not a lot of speedruns this time, guys. I'm sorry. I looked too.
That's
but
fine, dude.
nothing too good.
Okay.
I'll end it off with, see you boys in the gulag. Boys in the gulag.
See you boys in the gulag, guys. We have group streams Wednesdays. We have podcast Thursdays. Gilbert's gone. Veronica's gone. Hopefully they'll be back soon and start streaming like normal. But for now, you got us.
Hopefully, we don't know what's gonna happen with them.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
You have
with you.
calls on Tuesdays. You have me on Thursdays. Mostly, you have Justin on Saturdays, and you have Rojas on Sundays.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Alrighty.
crazy.
Stay tuned
Thank you
for
for watching.
more. Thank you for watching, and be safe
Thank
out
you.
there.
Is it
Yeah,
Yeah,
time
we
to
say
go
wash
on
your
my
hands,
last
guys.
Wash your
Don't be
hands.
fucking dirty.
Yeah.
Don't touch your face.
God,
As we
Drink
all
water.
do it
Yeah.
this whole...
Don't let your throat get dry. Drink water.
love you guys. Have a good night.
Bye.
Night.
Bye, Aunt.